Hello guys, we are back with another Naruto What If video. Now, this video is going to be majorly different from the videos that I do before. I'm going to do what some What Ifers do, making the characters kind of obnoxious. Now, by obnoxious, I just mean unreasonable. And unreasonably, characters would make up the story, kind of. So, Naruto's gonna have two siblings, Menma and Mito. Now, they both would have, yellow hair. Well, not Naruto. Naruto would have, red hair. Well, Mito would also have red hair, yes. But Naruto would be born with yellow hair. Now, this what if is going to be, what if Naruto had the abilities of Kaido? Now, the abilities as in, Haki, Conqueror's Haki, and Observation Haki. Now, the big problem that I have made with this one is that I've not completed it. And I also do have to complete What If Naruto had the Hiya no Mi remake, and What If Naruto was trained by Zabuza Momoichi. But that one would be easier to do. Well, easier said than done, anyway. Which is actually good. It's easier to say these what ifs than to type it out. So yeah. As anyways, Naruto is gonna have the fruit, Kaido's fruit, and just Haki and Observation Haki along with Conqueror's Haki. No visible changes to his size, but his strength would be immense. And I would say Naruto's strength would be very, very strong. More stronger than Tsunade if Naruto fully winds up his punch. So, yeah. As anyways, we're just going to start this what if off. Now, we start this what if off at the birth of Naruto. Now, Naruto would be born. As Naruto was born, we're just going to have a time to where Menma and Mito would also be born. As after this is when a Master Man would show up. As this would go a little bit different. You see, Hiruzen would be there. As Hiruzen and Minato would quickly take out Obito, Obito would warp away, grabbing onto Kushina, as Kushina would have the fox ripped out of her. Now, the fox is gone, as this is when Minato would find her heavily injured. Minato would grab her, bringing her back to where her children are. As this is when Hiruzen would say, Minato, we need to go. Take care of the Nine Tails right now. As they do so. As Hiruzen, along with Jiraiya, would show up. And even Tsunade. As they would go and quickly use their summons to take out the Nine Tails. This is when we have a time to where Kushina would be looking at one child. Seeing him as a nuisance. Seeing as he didn't inherit any of the bloodlines of the Uzumaki. She doesn't want him. As bad as that sounds, and as bad as uncanon as that sounds, that's what's gonna happen. You see, she used her healing jutsu to check if Naruto had a bloodline. And she saw that Menma and Mito have at least one of the Uzumaki bloodlines. That being the chakra chains. As Menma and Mito have the chakra chains, she sensed that Naruto doesn't. As anyways, this is when we have a time to where Minato, along with Jiraiya, Hiruzen, and Tsunade, would take out the Nine Tails Fox. As Hiruzen, or Minato would be quickly made to teleport. As Minato would teleport, this is when, oh my goodness. Minato would grab onto Menma, Mito, Kushina, and Naruto. As he would have Kushina pick up the two children, Minato himself would pick up Naruto. As, this is when he teleports and seals the fox. As he seals the soul into Naruto, and 50% of the chakra into Menma and into Mito. As this is where our story is going to truly begin. You see, Hiruzen would have sacrificed himself. His life would have been forfeit. Him knowing that he's the one who should be sacrificing his life would do so. As he saw that his wife was already killed, he just decides that there's no point. No point in him just living on. And that he should just, be the good Hokage. And, well, sacrifice himself to seal the fox into the children. As anyways, this is when Naruto's life would start. As Naruto was at the age of 4, Naruto would be in the middle of a party. As this party would be Menma and Mito's party, Kushina would have neglected Naruto, as Naruto's life would have been going bad, but not as bad as it was usually. You see, he at least does have a home to go to, but his home doesn't really feel like a home. His home feels like a place where he's gonna be trapped in. As anyways, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would just be thinking, why is his life so bad at this point? He has a mother, he has a father, but they don't act the part. And he has 2 siblings who don't even want to talk to him and were told to ignore him. As Naruto decides, what's the point of being here? As Naruto is just watching, his siblings, in the party, as most of the clan heads are there, Itachi would take notice of Naruto, being the only one to actually take notice of Naruto. As Itachi would have a frown on his face. Seeing Naruto, unhappy, he would be like, so, it seemed the Hokage was, neglecting one of his children. As soon Itachi would show up right in front of Naruto, asking why are his parents not celebrating his birthday? As Naruto told Itachi that it was his birthday, Naruto would just frown. But Naruto, he still does have that immense amount of power sealed inside of him. The Nine-Tails Fox soul. But other than that, it's Kaido's essence. The essence of Kaido is inside of Naruto. As this would be something that Naruto would never take notice of. But he knows there's something. There's something powerful. He doesn't know what, but he knows. He feels the fox, but the fox is overwhelmed by that strength, technically. As anyways, we're just gonna have a time. So where Naruto would be thinking, talking with Itachi, he would be a little bit fond. He was getting more fonder with Itachi, as Itachi would give Naruto a hug, saying it's gonna be alright, and that he would try and find a way, as he would give Naruto a kunai. He would then give Naruto a scroll, as he would say, this is how you unlock your chakra, Naruto. As this would be a very, very big impact on Naruto's life. Seeing as Naruto has never had anything. He's never had anyone try and be nice to him. He was always being treated badly by his parents. As this is when Itachi would leave, Kushina would show up, asking Naruto what he's doing. As Naruto would just say, I'm just standing here. As Kushina would then say, why are you talking to the Uchiha? You're not supposed to be talking to people who are important. As this would cause Naruto to just flinch. Kushina would tell him to go to his room and that he's not eating. As Naruto would feel something. He would feel hatred for the first time. He never felt hatred. He mostly felt, confusion. Not understanding why. As he always asked why. But now he understands. Ever since Itachi showed him a form of pity? No. That's not what Naruto thought, but a form of friendship. Someone who tries to be there. Naruto understood. He understood what's supposed to be, what people are supposed to act like. The people who love you, or the people who actually acknowledge you. The people who want you to be next to them, be around you. Naruto noticed that, but he notices that Kushina doesn't want him around. He notices that Minato sees him as a nuisance. And he notices that his siblings can't be blamed for anything. For they were ordered. Not even ordered, but they were told not to. And when your parents tell you not to do something, you tend to listen to them. As anyways, this would cause Naruto to just frown at her. But then he would quickly back up. As Minato would say, Naruto, listen to your mother and don't look at her like that. Naruto would just leave, going upstairs. As anyways, this is when you have a 2-year time skip. Or not even. Yes, a 2-year time skip. As Naruto would be in the middle of the forest, Itachi would be helping Naruto train. As Itachi has noticed Naruto's immense amount of strength. You see, Naruto has been able to, gain that essence and merge with it. Over the 2 years, Naruto has been able to use that power that he, has. As he doesn't know whose it is, but he just knows that it's a powerful man. And that he is blessed with this power. As anyways, we're just going to have a time to where Naruto and Itachi would be training. As Naruto, after training, would ask Itachi, what's going on with the Uchiha clan? As Itachi says they want to plan a coup, Itachi says that Minato quickly stopped it. Seeing that since Minato was in the village, the Uchiha clan have no way of killing him, so they decide they're not going to do the coup. But Minato decides that he's going to let them back in the village to allow them to actually feel like they're a part of the village. As this would cause the Uchiha, to no longer start that coup d'etat that they wanted. As this would be something that Naruto would be very interested in. As anyways, we're just going to have a time to where Naruto would be thinking, so why is there Kumo delegates here? As Itachi would then answer this, because they wanted an alliance. As Naruto would head over to the party that is being hosted over at the Hyuga clan. Oh my gosh. Along with Itachi, Naruto would see Menma and Mito there, as they would just smirk at him, saying, look, it's Naruto. The person who, oh my gosh, what's the word? The person who embarrassed our clan for not being strong. As Naruto just thinks, that's truly not true. Naruto is strong. And Naruto, if he had the chance, could be able to kill anyone that he wanted. You see, Naruto was gifted a big club. This club would have been from, Itachi himself. As Itachi would give Naruto a form of weapon that, suits Naruto well. You see, Itachi wanted Naruto to be able to defend himself. In, tools and also combat. Oh my gosh. As we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would, go into the Hyuga clan, as they would say, oh, if it isn't Naruto Uzumaki, well then, we can't simply allow you here without asking what you're doing. As Naruto says, I just want to say happy birthday to Hinata. As this is when, Naruto... Sorry. Oh my gosh. My voice? This is when Naruto would go in, along with Itachi, as the party is going. Naruto would try and talk with Hinata, but Menma and Mito would stop him, saying that he doesn't deserve to grace the presence of the Hyuga clan. As this would cause Naruto to just frown, Hinata would say, no, it's okay, just let him, he could speak to me. As they start to speak, Naruto would wish her a happy birthday, and ask if she wants to be friends with him. As Naruto, not really liking his brother and sister, would just start glaring at them. But this is when Hinata would say, sure, we could be friends. As this is when Hinata's guard would come in, saying, Hinata is now gonna have to go to sleep, so I'm gonna have to bring her to her room. Sorry for the inconvenience. As Hinata would be walked to her room, this is when Naruto, seeing that Hinata dropped something, would pick it up and go after her. But this is when Naruto would see a dead Hyuga on the floor. As he sees a window, it would be open. Naruto sees that Hinata would be in a bag. As Naruto would chase after her, Naruto would grow 2 wings and start flying into the air, as he's now at the outside. Now that he's outside, Naruto sees the man. As after 10 minutes of pursuing him, this is when we're going to have a time to where the Cloud Shinobi would stop. As he's like, oh, and I got the brat. As 3 other people would show up. These 3 people would say, did you get her? Yeah, we're going to be able to get a Hyuga clan of our own in the Cloud Village. the Raikage-sama is going to pay us a lot for this one. As this is when we're going to have a time. So when Naruto hears this, and would come down, as he would shoot one of the members with a Boro breath. Now, this would hit him and completely just turn him into dust. Not dust, but like, he would turn into flames. As the man would tumble to the ground, or fall to the ground, scorched. Naruto would see this, and then sees another man. As he charges up a jutsu, a fire jutsu would be sent towards Naruto. But Naruto would, just be hit by it and not be affected. As Naruto would take out his club from the ceiling that he had on his back and smash down the club on the man's head. As when the other two would show up. Hitting Naruto with a lightning style jutsu, Naruto would be a little bit incapacitated by this, as one of them would stab him in the chest. Now, as Naruto gets stabbed in the chest, Naruto would just be thinking, why are these people doing that? As Naruto decides he's gonna, try and attack. Naruto, would then, imbue his arm with fire. As this fire would then be swung at the man. As the club would be on fire, Naruto hits the man in the head with it. As the man's head would completely cave in, Naruto would then hit the other guy with fire, as his entire body would have been scorched. As Naruto would get out, would open the bag and see Hinata, Naruto asked Hinata not to say anything, as Naruto would tell her to promise, as Hinata would promise not to say who saved her. As after this, Naruto would start running. As he runs away, a little bit away from the village, this is when 10 seconds would go by, as Anbu, the Hokage, and a whole bunch of clan heads would be there. As this is when Hinata would be found, with 4 corpses around her. As soon Naruto would be flying above, no one taking notice of him, Naruto would be flying above the village. As he would land down behind everyone back in the Hyuga clan place, he would then start running over to the direction where they went. As this is when Minato would ask, Hinata, Hyuga-sama, as he was asked, what happened? As this one, what's his name? Hyuga Hiyashi would say, what happened to you, Hinata? As Hinata said, these men, they took me and they tried to bring me back to a place called Kumo. As, hearing this, Hiyashi would be very, very pissed off. But seeing that they are already dead, would ask Hinata who killed them. As Hinata says, I don't know, it was just somebody, they came in and just killed them all with fire. As the story matches up, the bodies are, burnt to a crisp. As her making that lie saved Naruto's ass. As anyways, this is when we're going to have a time to where Kumo would try something. You see, Kumo tries to, get a reward. Not a reward, but compensation. As this is when Neji's father would be killed. As after this... Oh my goodness. After this is when we're going to have a time. 1 year... my bad, not even 1 year later. 3 years later, Naruto's at the age of 9. Now, Naruto at the age of 9 would be going down to see a party. As this party would be more important than any other. You see, Menma and Mito, they're going to start their shinobi training, but they're going to be trained by Jiraiya and Tsunade. As Menma and Mito would be happy by this. As Naruto would hear one thing. His clan head position was stripped away from him. Since he was the firstborn, his clan head right was taken away by his siblings. As Menma was made the Namikaze clan heir, Mito was made the Uzumaki clan heir. As Naruto simply just frowning, he wouldn't really be sad because he knows those positions were never his in the first place. Even though he was the firstborn, Naruto knew he would never be getting those positions. As anyways, we're just going to have a time to where, a lot of people would be asking, what about Naruto? That being Itachi. Itachi would ask, what about Naruto's ranking? Naruto is the firstborn of your clan. So why would you give these two his rank? Or his right? As Kushina would say, Naruto is just too weak. He simply can't match up to his siblings. His siblings have been being trained by us ever since the age of 4. So what makes you think that he'll be any better than them? As Itachi would say, well, to tell you the truth, Naruto has been training with me ever since he was the age of, 4. And now that he's 9 years old, Naruto is at least at the strength of a Chunin. As Manma and Kushina would be shocked, they would say, Itachi, who gave you the right to train my son? As Itachi would say, oh, so he's your son now, right? What about before? Before when you were neglecting him? As this would cause Kushina and Minato to just frown, saying that they thought he was a talentless person, since he didn't have any of the Uzumaki bloodline traits. As this would cause Itachi to just be frowned, this is when Fugaku Uchiha would tell Itachi to stand down, that he has to cease training Naruto Uzumaki. As Naruto would be called down, Kushina would scold him, saying that he's not able to train, and that if she catches him training, she would make sure to seal his chakra away. As Naruto would tell Kushina one thing, she has to make him, and if she doesn't make him stop training, then Naruto would just continue. As Kushina would go slapping Naruto across the face, Naruto would just frown. As she goes for another slap, Naruto would catch her arm. As Naruto would say, look, you've neglected me for almost all my life, and you expect me to take orders from you? No. I refuse to take orders from a neglectful bastard like you. As Naruto would then be stopped by Minato. Minato would tell him to go to his room. As Naruto says no. Why don't I move out, huh? It seems you guys don't need me here. You guys don't even want me here. I'm no longer the clan head, and I'm technically banished. After my right was taken away, I am effectively no longer a part of this clan. As Kushina would say, alright then, that's fine, Naruto. And your name is now only Naruto. As this is when, we're going to have a time to where Naruto will just smirk, saying, better than to share a name with you. I hate you. As Kushina would just be livid by this. She would send a chakra chain towards Naruto, but Naruto would have it wrap around his arm. As he would pull Kushina, he would then punch her in the face, sending her sprawling as she would hit a wall. As Minato would say, Anbu, arrest him! As the Anbu would do so. Naruto says that, I was simply defending myself. This random lady decided to punch me, so I had to this random lady sent some chains that would most likely kill me if I didn't stop it. So I have the right to defend myself. As the Anbu would let him go, telling the Hokage that he was right. As Minato would just frown at this, Minato would say, get out, Naruto. I don't want to see your face ever again. As Naruto would just smile at this, saying, when I become famous, don't come back crawling, alright? Because if you do, I'll beat the hell out of you. You heard, Minato? As Minato would frown. As Naruto would leave, packing his stuff. As anyways, Naruto would just smile. Finally out of that hellhole of the house. As Naruto decides he's going to live in the forest of death. As this is when 4 years would go by. Naruto has been attending the academy ever since the age of 6. But not a lot of people have taken notice of him. You see, a lot of people tend to ignore what is in front of them. And that goes the same for Naruto. Everyone ignoring Naruto would not see the strength that he has. As after Naruto's 9th birthday, a lot of people saw him in a different light. As Menma and Mito, seeing the fact that, Naruto, humiliated his parents in front of him, or in front of them and everybody, they would be absolutely mad. As they decide they're going to train to beat Naruto. As this is when Naruto would be walking out the forest of death. As there would be scorched trees and some animals dead. As their meat would be hanging up from like some strings, not strings, but like ropes, you know. As Naruto would be thinking of cooking those. As he just killed those animals to eat, Naruto would start cooking up some things. After eating, he would head back into the village. Walking towards the academy, a lot of people would just be frowning at him. Him being seen as the demon now. As people have got the knowledge that Naruto has the soul of the Nine Tails. You see, after the day of Naruto's 9th birthday and Menma and Mito's 9th birthday, Danzo took the chance. Seeing that, well, people are tending to hate Naruto now, he's going to decide that he's going to make Naruto a type of enemy. He's going to make Naruto seem like a demon. Making Naruto seem as if he's some sort of, Biju reincarnated. As this would cause a lot of people to believe him. Seeing as Naruto disgraced the family of the 4th. As this would just cause Naruto to be more angered. People are incurring his wrath more and more. As Naruto would be walking around the village, he makes it to the academy. As he's still being glared at, Naruto would just be walking. As Naruto at this age is buff. Now, he isn't the same size. I'll say he's like 4'11". I'll say he's like 5'2" in this one, Like his height changes due to the diet that he has. I'm not gonna make him like exaggeratedly tall. No. I'll make it like similar. He was like 4'11" when he was 13. So I'm making him 5'2" when he was 13 in this what if. More realistic. Not like a freaking whopping 20-foot freaking ton, like 3-ton man of pure muscle. What, like 1 ton is like 1,000 pounds or 2,000? I honestly forgot. But anyways, we're just going to have a time to where Naruto makes it to the academy, sees that the, jutsus are going to be given. As Iruka would look at Naruto with a sort of smile. Iruka is a little bit fond of Naruto. Seeing as Naruto, his life has been hell up to this point. Naruto has been being neglected. As then he was kicked out. And then hated by the villagers. Iruka really doesn't understand what the people see in Naruto. Why do they think of him as some sort of monster? But Iruka knows why. Because the information of him being able to hold the soul of the Nine Tails has been leaked. Along with Menma and Mito, but they have the chakra, and people praise them as heroes. Which doesn't make sense for Naruto, seeing as he also holds the chakra. As this would cause Naruto to be questioning the intelligence of the people in the village. As anyways, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would do the test. As he sits down, a lot of people would be bad-mouthing him. Menma and Mito would come in saying, if you look at that, it's Naruto the dobe. The one who failed in every single exam. Well, I bet you're gonna fail in this one, Naruto. As Naruto has failed in every exam, just to be able to, try and get on Itachi's team. But Itachi wasn't able to actually get a team. See, Minato forbid it, telling Itachi that he's only going to be in Anbu teams. And Minato is going to be gatekeeping Naruto. As Naruto's scores would be traded in with Menma's and Mito's, Menma and Mito would be at the top of the class, the Kunoichi of the year, and the Rookie of the year, as Sasuke would be behind him. Sasuke would be having the same arrogance as Menma and Mito. As anyways, we're just gonna have a time to where, Naruto's life would be somewhat of a living hell. Not like living hell as he doesn't really care about what most people think, but he's just mostly annoyed. As this would cause Naruto to, really not like his parents. And even though before he never liked his parents, he hates them even more now. But it's whatever. As anyways, we're just gonna have a time. Now, we're gonna have a time to where Naruto would be thinking. As everyone is being called down, everyone would pass. All the clan heads would pass. Along with Sakura and Sasuke, Menma and Mito. As teams would be called out, Itachi last minute would be called. As there's an odd number, that being, well, Naruto and Kushina would also be called to become a, Jonin. As there would be a conjoined team. That being of Sasuke, Sakura, Mito, and Menma. As they would be under Kakashi and Kushina. Now, this number being taken out, Naruto would be left alone. Even though Naruto might be able to pass, Minato is just making sure he has enough Jonins to be there. As anyways, we're just going to have a time to where Itachi would be given a team. Only Naruto. As Minato has kind of noticed about some of the bad things he's done, but doesn't really care anymore. Seeing as it's sort of a lost cause. Naruto already left, and he hasn't been a part of their life for actually about 13 years technically. You see, since Minato neglected him his entire life, almost, that's technically what's going on. As anyways, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would be called up. As Naruto would perfect the clones and would be able to do all of them with flying colors. As anyways, they would all be called outside. That's when a group of people would be, starting to get outside. A lot of people would start seeing this. As they see the clan heads and the clan heirs walking out of the, academy. As the clan heads are already outside, they're waiting as there's an arena. As when another test would be given out. This being Kunai Shuriken throwing test. As anyways, this test would be given out. Now, as the test is given out, Naruto would be thinking in his head, so, they really got us doing more tests this year because it's all almost, how can I say this? Clan heads and clan heirs, huh? Well then, I guess I could pass this. As Naruto would get up, he would score 10 out of 10 on each. As this would leave a lot of people stunned. A lot of people would start shouting at him, saying that he cheated. But Iruka would say, Naruto passes. As a lot of people would be enraged by this. Iruka decides that he just can't deal with this. These people, they seem to just deny the fact that Naruto could ever be strong. As anyways, after this is when fighting teams would be given out. As Naruto would be up against Menma, Mito, and Sasuke. While Naruto would not. As Sakura would also be a part of that fighting team, teams would be fighting against teams. As a lot of people would be crying out, laughing at the boy. Seeing as he's all alone, everyone would be calling for Sasuke to kill him, for Menma to gut him. As this would cause, Naruto to just frown. These people, they're like wild animals. And they act like it too. Naruto doesn't act like that. He's a sort of, peaceful one. He is a beast, but he's not like this. Mindlessly saying words, yelling them out, and asking for others' death. Naruto isn't like that, no. If he wants someone dead, he'll do it himself. As anyways, the match would start. As Sasuke would rush in, trying to punch Naruto, Naruto would dodge his punch. As Naruto would gut check him, hitting him in his stomach so hard that Sasuke would cough up blood and be sent out of the ring. This is when Menma and Mito would come in. 2 Rasengans in hand, or 1 Rasengan in each hand. They would crash down. As the one Mito would hit the floor, Menma would actually hit Naruto. As Naruto would swirl around, he would be hit back. So Naruto would recover, appearing right in front of Menma and roundhouse kicking him. As Menma would be kicked out of the arena, Naruto would grab Mito by the hair and yank her out of the, arena. As this one, Sakura is the only one left. As Sakura is left a shivering mess, Naruto would walk up to her and flick her on her forehead. as she would be sent flying out the ring. This is when Menma Mito would be enraged, saying, "Iruka, he cheated!" As Iruka said, "No, he didn't. I saw what he did. He was using all of his strength. So, he never cheated. Now, Menma and Mito, stop being obnoxious and allow me to tally up the points." As Naruto would be made the winner, Naruto would leave the academy. As Minato and Kushina, seeing this, would see Naruto's strength, as it seemed that Menma and Mito weren't able to beat him, but to know it was just a spar, so they know that Naruto could never beat them, because Menma and Mito most definitely weren't going for the kill. Menma surely was, but he wasn't going all out, and even if he did, Naruto would win. As anyways, this is when we're going to have a time to where teams, Naruto would get his sensei, as Itachi would go to get him, as they would start training. As anyways, 2 months would go by. Now, 2 months going by, Naruto would walk around the village. Seeing as, well, these tuning exams are going to be held in about 2 weeks, Naruto decides he's just going to chill. As Minato would get a letter from Kushina and, well, Kakashi. As it has been 2 months, they did get that C rank mission that they were going to be going on. As Kushina would be needing help, along with Kakashi, they weren't able to beat Zabuza Momoichi, along with three other missing nin. That being, let's make up a name on the spot. Kenjaku, Kenichi, and Kenji. Or Kenjaku, Kenichi, and Raijin. These three would be formidable, being awesome swordsmen and kind of like an apprentice to Zabuza. But don't be fooled, they are on equal strength. As anyways, this is when Itachi and Naruto will be called to help them. As Itachi and Naruto start heading to the land of waves, Naruto would tell Itachi to let him transform, as Naruto would transform into his dragon form. Itachi would ride or jump on Naruto, as Naruto would start flying. As anyways, this is when, after an hour of flying, Naruto would make a 1-day journey. As Itachi would say that, "Naruto, that never gets old." As, they were given one mission outside of the village, and it was very far. That being a escort mission. They had to get this scroll to one spot, and in about a day. As Minato wanted to make sure Naruto tried to fail this mission, so he could say that Naruto was incompetent and not able to become a shinobi. Minato still has a little bit of beef with Naruto, seeing as Naruto has, upstood his children. He has embarrassed his other, siblings. As anyways, this is when they make it. Now, as they make it, Naruto would see an injured Kushina and Kakashi, saying, "So, it looks like the both of you were too weak to take out, 4 missing nin? You guys are pathetic." As Menma and Mito would say, "Shut up, Naruto, as if you could ever do better." As Naruto would say, "Oh, I can, and I will." As this is when 2 weeks would go by, Naruto having to deal with the antics of his brother and sister, along with Sasuke and Sakura. Sasuke being less, because Sasuke doesn't have much hatred towards Naruto. But Sakura having that crush on Menma, and Sasuke a little bit, would be the most obnoxious one there. As anyways, this is when we're going to have a time to where we skip to 2 weeks. As in the middle of that week, Naruto would be resting in the forest. So Naruto would speak with Haku. Haku would become Naruto's friend. So Naruto says, "So, I'm gonna beat you and Zabuza, and then we can stop this mission." So yeah, so Haku would just be like, "Well, Naruto, I'll hold you up to that. If you just don't kill him, please." And Naruto says, "I promise I won't." As anyways, that was half of the week, as this is when we go on to the actual event. Naruto would wake up, seeing 2 bandits, would grab both of them by the head and start dragging them into the middle of the forest. So anyways, after that, Naruto would turn his hands into flames, as they both would burst into flames. Naruto's using his dragon power. Why did I say it like that? Dragon power. As anyways, after this, Naruto would head to the bridge. As this is where I'm not gonna end it. As this is where we see Naruto sees Haku in the ice mirrors. And Naruto would run up and bash one of the ice mirrors with his, gigantic club. I'll say the club is about 4 to 3 feet and is made out of pure metal. Not metal, but it's dense. I'll say it's the material that is made out of kunai. Or no, I'll just say whatever Kaido's club is made out of, that's what Naruto's club is made out of. Naruto with Haki would bash one of the ice mirrors open. Naruto would then, run in. As Naruto would continue to bash every single mirror, Haku would fall in exhaustion. Naruto would walk up to him and knock him out. As anyways, oh my god, that hurt. Oh, I just bit my tooth very hard. Sorry. As anyways, this is when we're gonna have a time to Naruto say, "What I say, Haku? No, I'm gonna knock you out. Don't worry, I won't hurt Zabuza, but the other 3, I'm definitely gonna have to kill them." As anyways, this is when Naruto would rush in, as he sees Kushina and Minato. No, Kushina and Kakashi. As they are being overwhelmed, Naruto would show up, hitting the first man with his with his Haki-covered club, would bash the man's head open. As Naruto would then breathe fire on the other one. As Naruto would take both of them by surprise, the other one won't be so stupid. As Naruto would rush in, swinging his club, the man would use his blade, and then make it so it could swing away from him. So the club would swing, Naruto would turn. As the man taking this chance, seeing that Naruto turned a 180 degrees, so 90, 180, 180, would slash his back. As Naruto would be injured a little bit, Naruto would just smile. As Naruto starts to grow. As Naruto would be at the height of 8 feet. Naruto is in his hybrid form. As Naruto would grab onto the man and smash his, grabbing his leg and smashing it. No, not smashing it, but smashing his entire body. Think of how Broly does it when Broly grabbed a hand of Goku or the leg of Goku and bashed him onto the ground. As Naruto, having the man in the ground on his palm, would then breathe fire on him, killing him instantly. As Naruto would take a look at Zabuza, Naruto would appear right behind him, hitting him in the back, not lethally, and he doesn't have observation Haki. Conqueror's Haki? No. Kenbuso Haki, or Armament Haki, won't be able to actually hurt Zabuza, but wind him. As this one, Naruto would neck chop him, knocking him out. As Gato would show up. As Gato shows up with his men, he goes on and starts walking towards Naruto. Or not Naruto, but his men start walking towards Naruto. As Naruto, charging up a Boro breath, would send it as a sort of flame wave would hit all the men as they start burning. As some would jump into the water, some would just die on the spot. As anyways, after this, Naruto would see the charred corpse of Gato. As when Zabuza would wake up, seeing what happened, would say, "I guess my employer is gone. Well, that means I'm leaving." As Kushina would say, "Yo, you're not going anywhere. You see, that blade is valuable, and you do have a bounty on you, so you're coming with us to the Leaf." As Haku would wake up, Haku would show up right in front of Zabuza. As Haku would say, "Zabuza-sama, don't worry, I'll protect you." As Kushina would rush in, Naruto would grab her by the neck and slam her down to the bridge, but not too hard. Just to be sure that she doesn't get injured. It was just to discombobulate her for a second. Naruto says, "If you try that, I'll kill you. These two, they don't have a reason to fight us, so don't give them a reason to fight. Or do you want to lose someone?" As Kushina sees a heavily injured Menma and Mito. As they would be healing, she would then see Sasuke, as she would go over and start healing them. As anyways, Itachi would show up. saying Naruto, or telling Naruto that he did good. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would turn back into a dragon, Itachi would hop onto Naruto's back, and they would go back to the village. As if you're wondering, it's an Eastern dragon, so what an Eastern dragon look like is what Naruto looks like at the moment. As they make it back to the village, Itachi would say, "So Naruto, since you are a solo team, I'm admitting you into the Chunin exams." As Naruto would just smile, he would untransform and walk into the gates along with Itachi. As this is where we're going to end part 1 to what if Naruto had the abilities of Kaido. Now, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below what y'all thought, I think I did too many remakes on this, and I really do have to finish this series right now. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to have a nice day or week, binge watch the movies, please. Peace.